Okay, it's trying to reconnect. Let me clean my screen real quick. That's better. Now it's not all blurry. So, put out a message earlier that I was going to go live and show you guys how ombre, and I'm just sending out some invites. If you're here, drop a line. I'm going to I don't have the cup with me anymore. Oh, sorry, I'm getting all kinds of notifications on the screen. I'll answer everybody's messages after the tutorial. So I got a lot of requests when I posted my pink and purple ombre on the group about showing you guys how I did that, and I used the shaker method for the pink and purple ombre. Okay, I'll show you the glitters I used, how I'm going to do it, the shaker, and where I got it. And I don't have the cup to show you through the live anymore, but I did post a picture of it, and then I will post a picture of it again in the comments when this is over. Why is it when you're busy, everybody's dropping you messages? So if you're here, drop a line, say hello and stuff like that, and I'll get started. I'm giving everybody a chance to kind of catch this and be able to watch. So for the pink and the purple, I use 2 different glitter brands, okay? Hey, Angela. And so for the pink, I use, hey, Jody. Hey, Alexandra. Hi, Ashley. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Alexandra. Oh, thank you. I'm glad everybody finds them helpful. That's basically what I aim for. So the first for the pink I got from Glitter Glams, and it's Oops, She Did It Again. Okay, this is the pink that I used on the cup that I posted earlier. This is the pink we're going to be using. It's a really pretty pink. I know I got like a shadow from where the phone sits, so you can't really see the sparkle, but I really, really like it. And for the purple, I do have a full bottle over here, but I'll show you the bottle that's kind of empty. It's called Arabian Nights from Glitter Chimp. Okay. Those are the 2 colors I use for that pink and purple ombre. Are there any questions before I get started going through the method I'm going to use and everything like that anybody has before we start the cup? Okay. So for the ombre that I posted, it is a shaker method. Now, I don't know how many of you are completely new and not sure what that is. I can find a popsicle stick. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm fixing to do my crime scene cup. Oh, great, Angela. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, the crime scene cups are super fun. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to use the pink and the purple, and I do the shaker method. All right, and let me grab everything over here. Okay, so the shaker method, can I ask a somewhat unrelated question? Where do you buy your epoxy molds? I hate wasting the extra. I bought some of my molds on Michael's. I got some molds, they sell them on Glitter Glams. Lots of your local glitter companies sell molds on their site, and then you can just pick what you want. There's earring ones, keychain ones. The alphabet molds I use for initial keychains I got on Amazon, and you can buy the pack on Amazon that comes with all the rings, the connection rings, all of that on there. Okay, so for the shaker, this is the shaker method. Okay, a lot of people do ombres a lot of different ways. Like I said, this is a different way. I've tried a lot of different methods for ombres. Where did I get the shaker? Okay, this shaker I got on Amazon. Now, some glitter companies sell them. This is $3.99 on Amazon, and I got free shipping, so I just went ahead and got it on Amazon. Okay, it's a tea strainer, but it works really, really well for your ombres because you get to control the amount of glitter that comes out, okay? So inside the little green part, you're going to mix your pinks and your purples, and then you're going to tap it over the middle, and it's going to come out evenly and distribute great for your ombre. Now for my ombres, for fine glitters, because they're both fine glitters, I do 2 layers, okay? I do it on a white base. I don't ombre my spray paint. And I go ahead and I'll do the pink on top, the purple on bottom, and I use the shaker in the middle. You split the cup. I split the cup into thirds, okay? So I do the top and the bottom, and then in the middle, I use the shaker, okay? And I do more pink to purple, purple to pink, and then meet in the middle. Hey, Casey. So I will show you how to use this and how you mix your glitters inside of it. It didn't work really well yesterday with the chunkies because they were just too thick to come out of the holes. So like I said, the epoxy I use is Amazing Clear Cast. I bought it online, and I will tell you what, with the blue tint in it now, it is completely improved than what it used to be. And you can buy the epoxy from the company website right now using a coupon, Amazing Savings. All right, and it got a blue tint to it, so it doesn't look like the bottles in the boxes from Michael's. The company one has improved their mixture. So now it doesn't yellow as much with the blue tint inside of it. And I will show you the bottle. Okay? This is the A. And see that blue tint to it? It doesn't yellow as fast as it used to because of what they put in it. They've changed their chemical mixtures. Okay? So this does not yellow as quickly as it used to. So getting your bottle through the company is where they've changed it. I don't know how long it's going to take for the bottles you're buying at Michael's to get the new mixtures of epoxy, okay? But this is what it looks like now. And when I tried it out and put it on my first cup, I really noticed a difference. I really did. So I'm really happy with it. I was planning on eventually trying different brands, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't have any issues with my epoxy mixing or anything like that. Okay, so we're going to get started. Usually I answer tons of different questions and stuff. This one is just kind of, we're going to get to brass tacks and get the cup going, okay? And the window next to me is open, so I have airflow coming from here to here. So none of the chemicals are building up in my face because I don't wear a mask. I don't experience a smell, okay? Especially because when I went to buy a mask, they were all gone. Do you use epoxy as your sticky, quote unquote? Haley, yes. So I use my epoxy as my adhesive method to my cup. Okay, lots of people use Mod Podge. I've seen people use hairspray. I've seen people use the spray glue, the tack it glue. I do the epoxy method. I like that a lot better. Finally getting to watch a live. Oh, good, Judy. Candace, what kind of difference? What do you mean, what kind of difference? Are you talking about the epoxy? Notice a difference? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I did notice a difference since they changed their chemicals. It's a little bit thicker. There's still no smell. So how can you do 2 layers? LOL, sorry, all these questions. No, Haley, that's why I do them. Absolutely, I don't mind asking questions. So how can you do 2 layers? Okay, so what you'll see me do is I'll do my first layer of glitter, okay? And I will let that sit, and then I go back and I go over it again with a second layer of glitter. Where do you buy the measuring cups? I get these on Amazon. I got like 100 for, I think, either 10 or less than 10 bucks and free shipping. So I get my medicine cups on Amazon. My little snack cups are the bath cups from Walmart. Okay, so my trick for measuring my epoxy, hey Tammy, is I mark my cup right here with a permanent marker to see where I'm going to measure it, because sometimes when you're pouring your liquids in this, you lose your lines. So I do it so I can see it better, because I'm blind as a frickin' bat. So let's see. And anytime I mix epoxy and there's leftovers, I put them in a mold. That's going to be a great way for you guys to save on your supplies. So when you mix epoxy and you have leftovers, you can throw it in a mold with some glitter and make a cute keychain or a magnet, however you want to use it. And that's a great way not to waste your supplies, okay? So we're going to put, I marked my cup at 7.5. All right, I have quite a few other cups here that they need there's second layers of epoxy before I start to decal them. So this is 7.5 marked on my medicine cup. And then I have the pump on here, so I'm just going to pump it till I get to the 7. And if you guys have questions, just drop them in the comments. I will see them and I will answer them. Also, when you start this cup, if you have any issues, feel free to message me and I will help you the best I can, okay? So we're going to put it on the flat surface, make sure it's even. Okay, you always want to make sure your epoxy is mixed exactly. Okay, I called my local pharmacy and they're going to sell me a 100-pack of medicine. Nice, Jessica, for $1.70. Yeah, I called my local pharmacy. They said they don't carry them anymore. They only have the syringes. Is a medicine cup better or syringes? You can use the syringes. I just haven't, because I have the pump, I just pump it into the cup. And that's more than 7.5, but that's okay. I'll just mark it. And then I'll throw that extra epoxy in a mold. Do you tape your cups? No, I haven't had a request for a taped exposed rim yet, so I haven't done that. Do you know if anyone does good Cricut tutorials? Julie, I don't know about Cricut tutorials. I have a silhouette, so I wouldn't know how to tell you to do a Cricut tutorial. There are great Cricut groups, and there are some lovely ladies on here that use a Cricut that could probably help you. I have definitely appreciated your help. Well, you're very welcome, Judy. That's why I'm here. I want to help as much as I can. Like I said, my way of doing cups is just one of many, many different ways people do them. So, but this is the way I found works for me, and I figured I would share my knowledge with everyone else because I've watched tutorials where people kind of speed through and I get lost and I have a question and I never get an answer for it. Or some people just don't want to share their techniques, and I don't find that really fair. I want everybody to enjoy crafting the same way I do, okay? I want all of you to find something you're passionate about and you have fun doing. That's my main goal for these. Okay. So there's A. Here's B. B is a lot more liquefied. A is kind of thick. And I put it down on my table. I see if it met my line. Just a tad more. Okay. Yeah, that is a really good deal. I wish more local pharmacies did that. That would be awesome. But I also use all those extra medicine cups. Sorry, I get tongue-tied, y'all. My autoimmune disease, my brain, it comes out of my mouth faster than my brain can process it. So my words get all mixed up sometimes. So I apologize for that. I try not to do it. That's why I talk a little slower. So just be patient. Do you keep these videos up so I can come back later and watch? Yes, Hannah, they are saved on the group. All you got to do is search my name and you will find the tutorials. Have you been able to find gloves easily? I had to pay almost $20. Alexandra, I've gotten real lucky. My husband works nights and he'll get off at 7 in the morning and go to the store when they first open, and he'll find me the boxes of gloves that were stocked that night. And he's gotten some from his work friends too. So I've been lucky that I haven't had problems finding any gloves right now. Oh, there you go. Jessica found gloves at Harbor Freight for $7. So that works really well. Don't go and overpay a price, because there are some places that are trying to price gouge us for materials that normally we never had a problem to find. Now, when I mix my epoxy, I heat my epoxy as I go. Your epoxy loves heat, okay? To get less bubbles, you stir slowly. Sorry, I'm having a really bad flare-up, so I'm trying to talk slow. You just stir slowly, and then you heat it as you go, okay? I find myself stuck, and it's really frustrating because this is something I really... Kelly, you ever get stuck, you can freely message me. If you need to, we can video chat. I will help walk you through anything and everything you need. I know there's a lot of people on here who have messaged me privately, and we've talked, and I've helped walk them through any and all questions they have. So if you have any issues with anything, message me. I will be happy to help you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so like that is how I heat my my epoxy. And I just stir slowly to get as, oh, absolutely. Anybody that wants to message me with questions, feel free, okay? I answer them as much as I can, as often as I can. I really don't sleep. I have terrible insomnia, just something I have. And so I'm always up answering messages. So it's no problem at all. Hey, Tina. So, yeah, that's totally fine with me. I will answer any and all questions you guys have to help you enjoy this as much as you can. All right. And if I do certain cups, like on decal day, and they are any and all files I make myself, and you're watching a tutorial I'm doing, I'll drop my files in the comments for you guys to follow along with and use those files to make your own cup. Ooh, that's going fast. I don't have a machine yet, so I've been buying my water slides, decals. Yeah, and that's how I was too. You were a great help with my dress. Oh, thank you, Jody. I'm glad you were able to do that peekaboo. And that peekaboo process you can do with any cup. Okay, I appreciate that. Hi, I'm new here, just starting trying. Oh, hi, Brittany. Welcome. Clara, I use Amazing Clear Cast Epoxy. Yeah, Tina does PM me. I talk to many, many wonderful ladies and gents on here, and I'm always happy to help anybody. Do you prefer Cricut or Silhouette? I use a Silhouette. I don't really have a preference because I've never played with a Cricut. I just happen to buy a Silhouette, and that's what I have. LOL. My husband got me 2 boxes of naturals at Harvard. First time watching you, and you are seriously so kind. I'm so frustrated with this whole Tumblr deal. I'm about to give everything away. LOL. Nothing looks as good as... Well, Kayla, you can message me completely and I will help you every step of the way. That's why my tutorials are a little longer than others. I take my time so you guys can literally watch and go with me. Does that make sense? For everybody watching, you can literally follow my tutorial and do it yourself and copy what you see me doing. I don't fast forward any of my videos. Nothing like that. You can see it step by step. And if you have questions and you have a mess up, messages me. I will help you. And, you know, with your cups, sometimes I've made cups that I didn't like and other people did. Art is all about somebody's view. Hey, girl, watching you from El Paso, Texas. El Paso strong. Hey, Yolanda. I have family in El Paso. I have been there many times. I will have to run over tomorrow. Yeah, if you can find gloves, sometimes auto parts stores have them. And you can use automotive gloves, too, if you're not finding them at the store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Is it okay to add heat to all epoxy while you stir? I'm having a huge problem with air pockets. It looks super smooth and I add heat for the air bubbles and I come back 3 hours later. Air pocket. So after you apply your epoxy to your cup, heat it. As it spins on the cup, warm it up. Warm it up a couple of times while that cup is spinning and you won't have any bubbles or air pockets. Let it spin, heat it up a little bit. Let it spin because that thins out your epoxy. That brings out all of the air from underneath your cup onto to the surface and pops. Hi from Cali. I notice when I heat my epoxy, it gets super thick and hard to smooth on. What kind of epoxy do you use, Kelly? I know certain brands, all brands react differently. So it just depends on what brand you're using. Like Amazing Clear Cast, see? It's not super, super thick. It does get thick the longer you let it sit, okay? And some brands are thicker than others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How long should we heat it for each time? If you hear me counting, Jody, I count to 7 seconds when I'm mixing it in my cup. And don't ever put your heat gun too close to your cup. Your epoxy will burn, and that stinks. Oh, I definitely wasn't letting it sit. I just blast and leave it. So yeah, let it sit. Let it smooth out and heat it with your heat gun. Do you or anyone on here have any chapstick files? I might, Yolanda, have a chapstick file. I think I've saved some. I'll have to look. If I have one, I'll throw it in the comments for you guys. Hey, glad I caught a live of yours. I'm new to this craft. I live in El Paso too. What kind of cup? I am using a cup from Michael's. Nothing. Sorry, when it was spinning. Oh, hey Tina. I heated it up maybe once or twice and did it while I noticed that it fully spun around. So one time as it's spinning and then I stop a little bit. You don't want it too hot. Let it go for a little bit, come back, hit it again, just tiny bit, about 8 inches away. You don't want to be super close and it heats it up just fine. Okay? So now the epoxy is ready, and like I said, this one isn't thick. All right. First time I used alcohol ink, I was so unhappy. I added glitter in a water slide, and now it's one of my favorites. Julia Child added butter to make everything better. We use glitter. Amen. And I still add butter to everything, y'all. Can you tell? I am not the smallest chickadee in the world, but I don't care because I eat just fine. And my husband don't mind. I eat just fine and my husband don't mind. Let me grab my paper towels. Okay. I always forget to grab them. I keep them in my kitchen. So nice to have a caring, honest person help us newbies. Absolutely, Carla. I don't mind at all. I want everybody to find something they enjoy, especially when we're all stuck at home. We're all struggling right now. Mental illness is taking a hit. I know somebody personally, very dear to me, who's had somebody try to take their own life when they lost their job. And I want to help anybody find an outlet. And art is a great outlet for all of us. Okay? Just starting to buy supplies. What type of turners are best? I'll drop the brand of turner I use in the comments. And I got it on Amazon, guys. It works great. It goes both ways. You can speed it up, slow it down. It goes this way. I turn it this way. It comes this way. All right? I can spin it up. I can slow it down. I never have it spin super, super fast. I leave it just as is. And this one makes noise because I've kind of beat it around a little bit. I've dropped it. Yeah, so Leslie, that's the kind of turner I use. Okay. So I have a regular, let me move it, a regular tumbler from Michael's that I have cleaned. I sanded it, I washed it, I sanded it, and I wiped it down with alcohol, got all the nasty black gunk off, which I showed in my last live, and then I spray painted it white, okay? My spray paint is not perfect, but you don't have to worry about that when you're doing the epoxy method and you're glittering this, okay? It doesn't matter if your spray paint has runs or everything, it will cover it completely. I use Rust-Oleum Ultra Matte White, and that's all I use. I don't go crazy spraying my cups a ton of different colors. This is my first time seeing you live. I love you. You're so sweet, and I love sharing the crafting. Oh, you're welcome, Tabitha. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. I have been blown away with all the love and support from you guys, and I absolutely don't mind at all. Okay, so we're going to throw the epoxy on here, and like I said, it's a very thin coat. Aw, thanks, guys. I appreciate all the love. I was never expecting me to love going live as much as I have. I just wanted to try to be helpful. That's how I've kind of always been, and sometimes it was not my best trait. You know, we've all been there. We're all really helpful people, and it gets used against us. So I was always kind of shy about it after a while, but this I have absolutely loved. I don't shy away from sharing anything about cups at all. Not at all. Because I want everybody to have something they love. And I want all of you to be successful when you do this. Okay? I know some people have asked certain people when they make cups a certain way and they don't want to share how they did it. And me, I don't think it's going to infringe on, I don't see how it infringes on you as a person at all. Show them, share the wealth. Okay? Alright, so thin coat. You don't want a thick coat of epoxy because it'll soak up your glitter and make it flat. And then it's a liquid mess. And you can go from top to bottom. You can go from bottom to top. Doesn't matter how you wipe it. How do you determine the amount of epoxy you use by the size? It depends on the size of the cup. Now, there is somebody who shared some epoxy picture where it tells you how much epoxy to use for what. Do you tape the bottom of the cup off? No, Brittany, I have not done any naked rims. That's what I call it, a naked rim or a naked bottom. How much do you use for an adhesive? I think I use too much. You use about, depending on the size of the cup, about 5 milliliters to 7.5. You don't want it thick, but like I said, I'm doing many cups at one time. So even when I have the extra epoxy, I just throw it in a mold. That's going to be your best friend, guys. If you are mixing way too much epoxy, to save the cost of your epoxy, because it's not cheap, throw it in a mold, buy yourself some of those silicone molds. You can get them from Michael's. A lot of great glitter companies share them and have them in stock. Make you some earrings, make you some keychains to throw in with your cups. Those are always great little bonuses that your customers will love. Okay? Send me a message. I will send it to you when the live is over. Yeah, I know somebody had made it. I was so happy you're doing this. I'm trying to do one the other day, but messed up on the ombre. Oh, yeah, ombres can be tricky. I know some people have a knack for it and some people don't. And I've tried several different methods. And when I did the shaker method with my pink and purple, it just worked really well. Now, it doesn't look great your first coat, guys. Do a second coat of glitter, and that's when you get that extra coverage. You'll see that blend so much better. Okay? So this is nice and thin. All right? You're going to let it spin for maybe 2 or 3 minutes and let your epoxy completely even itself out over your cup. If you ever wonder when you're laying this and it gets streaky, that's all you do. Yes, I just got into molds. Love them. Yes, you can do an ombre with epoxy. I've always used yes, you can do an ombre with epoxy. You can do an ombre with any sort of adhesive. I know Miss Jackie, who owns that Sparkle Diva. She showed a great tutorial on how she did one with hairspray. I thought that was pretty awesome. But yeah, for this one, like I said, if you want to, if you mix too much epoxy, get you some molds, throw it in a mold. A great way to save it. Great little bonuses you can sell on the side. All right, and I wipe my glove off, and I'm going to let this spin a bit, and I'm going to heat it up. You'll see me heat it up and let that epoxy thin out and move around my cup, okay? Now, not super close. You don't want to burn it, and you're going to wave your heat gun back and forth. This is a heat gun I jacked from my husband's garage. He wasn't using it. And now I am. Okay? And you're just going to go back and forth. Make sure you get a full rotation. Alright, and I change out trays. I have a tray that I use straight for epoxy drops. I have a tray with paper that I use straight for glitter. You use the paper to catch your glitter. Don't waste your glitter, okay? So I'm going to switch out the trays. And these are just trays I got at the dollar store, y'all. Nothing fancy. And this is just some printer paper. It's still got red glitter on it from my red cup. I tried hairspray, it didn't work. Lisa, I think the hairspray, it has to be a certain brand. She used that purple Aquanet from the dollar store. I'm thinking it had to do with the brand she used. Okay, I have always just done epoxy method, all right? Now I got my paper under here. As I put my colors down, it's going to catch it. Ooh, I got a speck. Ooh. Not like I'll see it, but I still got it off. All right, now let this spin, and your epoxy is going to evenly coat your cup. Okay? Is there a difference between a heat gun and a heating tool, the embossing kind? Could that be part of my heating problem? I'm not sure. I've heard some people say they use their embossing gun and it works fine. I personally use a heat gun. Some people use a torch. I like the heat gun. I have a tendency to, with fire, I don't want to catch anything around me on fire if I'm not paying attention. I've done it with a lighter, and it was not pretty. I use a heat gun, and I just go back and forth a couple of times. You'll see this as it spins. Your streaks go away. All right? Your streaks will stop. You'll see that your cup is evenly coated. Can you use Mod Podge? Yeah, Andrea, you can use any adhesive system you want. Me too, and a nope. Yeah, I use an emboss. Yeah, like I said, some people use it. Wow. Tina, I'm blown away with how many people watch. Even I don't do it for the viewers, I do it for the help. Okay? That's all I do this for. Alright, so I'm going to show you the shaker method, guys. Now this is evenly coated, like it's spinning, and I heated it up. Okay? That means there's no streaks in your epoxy. And I know sometimes if you guys can't see the cup, if you turn your phone sideways, lengthwise, you'll see the whole screen. I can't see it. I've tried to turn my phone when I do lives. It won't let me. So the first one for the pink is this one. It's from Glitter Glams. It's called Oops, She Did It Again. Okay? I just bought a heat gun from Lowe's today. Yeah, I just use a heat gun. I'm glad I was able to catch you live. Oh, I'm glad too. I'm glad everybody that's here and watching so I can be helpful. And then you can see how I do this. All right, so we're going to do the cup in thirds, okay? This third is going to be pink. This third's going to be purple. And in the middle is where we use our shaker, okay? That just goes to show how sweet you truly are and how awesome your work is. You're very much appreciated, Chloe said. To tell you she's so... Oh, tell Chloe. Hi, Chloe. That's Tina's granddaughter, y'all. Sweet little girl. So, we're going to do the pink. And we're going to drop it from the top to about a third of the way down, okay? And I didn't put it in a shaker. I just keep it right out of the bag. And I make it into a tip. Do y'all see that? I make it into a tip. She's so excited. Oh, great, Tina. I'm glad. I'm glad Chloe's excited. Okay, guys. We're going to start dropping it. Isn't that just a pretty pink? Where did you say you got the pink? I'm a first-time watcher, so excited to watch you work. I have my first cup spinning now. I love how you're explaining everything. Thank you. You're welcome, Rianne. I got this pink from Glitter Glams, and it's Oops, She Did It Again. It is a really gorgeous pink, y'all. And I love the little extra glitters that she throws into your orders. That's how I found this one. It was this pink was thrown into an order I had as a little sample, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it, and I went and bought a big old bag. Glitter Glams Glitter. Thank you. Thank you for going back after your live and answering my... Absolutely, Haley. That is, I go through my questions that I might have missed in the live, and I make sure you have it in writing. That way, if you don't want to go through and watch the whole thing again to figure out where I answered you, you got the answer right there in plain text, okay? I would love to get this method down because my glitter moves way too much when I apply the epoxy. If your glitter is moving a lot, your epoxy's too thick. You got to do it really, really thin so that your glitter is not moving around on you too much. Okay? Just like this, guys. Yeah, it's a super pretty pink. It's called Oops, She Did It Again. And my paper is catching all of my spare glitter. And like I said, see, you guys don't have to worry about if you're getting glitter in bags. You don't have to sit there and freak out if you don't have bottles for them. Pinch your bag and make it, and you have actually more control. Pinch your bag and you have a lot more control over your glitter. Hey, Helen. Hey, Leah. You put it down epoxy, then, hold on, I missed some questions. How do you do molds? I'll show you how I do a mold. How do you do epoxy, then do the glitter? I tuned in late. Amazon has a bundle of alcohol inks. Yeah, they do. That is a crazy amount of alcohol ink, but I only buy alcohol ink as I need it. I got some glitter from Glitter Glams, and they gave me some of that pink glitter for a sample. Yeah, that's exactly how I got it, Sharon. I got this exact pink as a sample with a order I got, and I fell in love with that color. And then I put it next to this purple I got, and I thought, two different companies have two perfect colors to do an ombre with. Okay, so you're going to go pretty solid at about, like I said, a third of the way down. And I do 2 layers of this, y'all. So this color is even going to bring out a lot more. That's why I don't worry about ombreing my spray paint. You're awesome to show step by step. I'm excited to do a glitter cut for the first. Teresa, yeah, hey, Christine, I may have missed it, but where's that glitter from? Glitter Glams. Oops, she did it again. Glitter Glams. Oops, she did it again. I got to get some now. Yeah, it's super pretty. And see, all my glitter is right here on the paper. And like I said before, whatever glitter ends up in my tray, I put in what I call my dump cup. And it looks really rad. all the different colors you use, and then you can use a dump cup. Hey, Joanne. Okay. So, our pink is on there. All right, and like I said, it's just a third. It's not perfect, but you don't have to worry. If you have a little bit this way, you're going to ombre it anyway, okay? If you get a little purple up too far or you get a little pink up too far, it's okay. You're ombreing it. I just want to order that glitter for Brittany. I know. I was like, oops, she did it. I have to have a Brittany glitter. If I see a glitter called Barbie, I got to buy a Barbie glitter. If I see it named after a Disney princess, I got to buy it. It's too many. Sand, clean, white. Thank you, guys. Yeah. First time watching you. I'm glad I got to watch you. Can't wait to do glitter mug myself. Yeah, these are so fun, guys. As you need. Check out. Yeah. I buy as I need. Now, this bottle's almost empty, and that's okay. I want to use all of it, and then I have another full bottle I got in. Okay? So we're just going to go up like this. You're going to start at your bottom half. You're going to do your bottom third. And like I said, if I forgot to tell you, this is Arabian Nights from Glitter Chimp. I do have a lot of Glitter Chimp glitter. I always get it on Fridays when they restock. So if anybody's looking for the colors I'm specifically using in my lives, Glitter Chimp restocks every Friday at 8 Texas time, okay? And if you download their app and you get the emails, they tell you what specific colors are added on that restock list every Friday, okay? So we're going to add the purple now. And yeah, okay, you can still see this. And you're just going to keep moving up and you tap it along. Have you ever done an Ozark Trail tumbler? Does the epoxy get over the... Okay, so yes, I've done the ones with the emblems on the side. When you spray paint and epoxy over that, the emblem disappears, so you don't have to worry about that. Just go right over it. I love Glitter Chimp. Yeah, Robin, me too. I have a lot of favorite glitter sites. And, I mean... I do always go back to Glitter Chimp, but I love Glitter Glams, Grateful Glitter, My Glitter Addiction, Fiesta Glitters, which is locally based here in San Antonio. Childs and Childs has really pretty glitter. I mean, I've seen so many. Sparkle Divas, Sparkle City Treasures. So many. And I know there's a new up-and-coming one, My Favorite Glitters. All those are really, really great. Yeah, the glitter will cover the logo. If it's not a spray paint and it's going to be glittered over, you won't see the logo. And you go as far as you want your ombre to start, okay? The ombre is just going to go wherever you want it. And I want mine as much toward the middle as I can get it. Now you see how I'm leaving a third of this cup white? You'll see. That's where we're going to do our shaker method. I'm going to make my line. And you won't see the line, guys. I even rub it a little. Kind of like the tack it method where you rub it just a bit. I rub it. And it got it to blend super well. Hello from Austin. Hey. Seems like most of us aren't. Texas is a huge state, y'all. Texas is a huge state. I used to live in New Mexico. And we moved here in almost a year ago. A year ago on my birthday in June is when we moved here. We literally moved into our house the day of my birthday. And I have absolutely loved it. I don't love the heat, but New Mexico was hot too. So, but the humid hot is a whole different kind of hot. Okay? Now you see how this middle is what I'm from New Hampshire. Oh, that's beautiful. I want to live somewhere where it's like mountains and everything. Come to North Dakota. Oh, Kayla, don't doubt me. I love the snow. I could be there. I'm in New York, California, here, Illinois, Ohio. Look at this. This is crazy. how far these lives just reach all of us all over the place. It is amazing how many people you reach with these. Okay, we're going to put the purple back in the box. Don't worry, we're going to do the bottom. I never leave out my bottom. Everybody says don't worry about the bottom. I always care about my bottom. I just joined this group the other day deciding on if I like to make tumblers. Yeah, this is, like I said, you're going to love doing this as long as you find the right tutorials to help you fall in love with what you're doing. I'm from Michigan, hello from a small town near Longview, Texas. Montana is the place to go if you, oh, I know. If it wouldn't have been my husband getting a job here at this base, man, I wanted mountains. I didn't get it. I lived in San Antonio for 3 years. Hello from Alamogordo. Hi from Alamogordo, fellow New Mexican, Florida, Alabama. Wow, guys. I hate snow, the heat and the cold. Well, you'd love San Antonio, though, because it's definitely hot. You see you're up to 233. Wow. No, I did not notice how many people were on here. I'm just trying to answer questions and go along as I do. That's nuts. Nuts. Okay. Shaker method time. We're going to go from this end to this end. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a little of pink and a little purple. Okay? You're going to do more pink than purple when you're starting from this to this. Okay? So you're going to do pink. You're going to have more pink, and I'll show you how much I put in here. Okay? And you're just going to do a little bit of purple. Base, are you military? We're stationed in Fort Hood. My husband's a contractor with the military, so same life, but he's just not active duty. But we still move around. He works on the base. He was overseas for a year last year, in 2018 to 2019, and that was terrible. I missed him, but never again. What is that green thing? This is the shaker. Hi from Missouri and Iowa. This is the shaker that you're going to mix your glitters in. Okay? So I got a little pink and a little purple. I'm trying not to spill it on the table. You're going to take your popsicle stick and mix them together. Okay, that's also why I save my popsicle sticks. From Oklahoma. Where do you get it? Michelle, I got my tea. This is a tea strainer, and it's on Amazon. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys how to use it. Like I said, I buy this on Amazon. It was $3.99, free shipping. There are lots of glitter sites sell the shakers too. Okay, Amazon. But you can get them on glitter sites too. I know Glitter Chimp sells them and a couple of other great glitter sites. But I bought it on Amazon so I didn't have to pay shipping. Looks like a loose tea. Yeah, it's a tea strainer. But the little holes help you control your mix of glitter. Okay? And you're just going to tap it over your line where you want your ombre to start. Now, like I said, there's only a little purple mixed in there. And this gives it the more randomness fall that you want. That more blended look. We just got stationed at Fort Bliss. I'm originally from Iowa. We've been here 3 months. Yeah, you know, military life, y'all. And it's not even military. We all move places for jobs and whatnot to be closer to family. All kinds of reasons. But even if you move somewhere you didn't really want to and it's not your ultimate destination, life ain't over yet. Okay? We will all get there one day. North Carolina here. Oh, I know. My son, Leslie, wants to go to college in North Carolina. So you're going to open it up. All right. Now you're going to add a little more pink and a little more purple than you did the last time. Originally from the Quad Cities. Quad Cities. I don't know what the Quad Cities are. So a little more pink. Okay. Try not to drop it. And more purple than you did the last time as you're getting closer to the purple. Okay, so I got my pink and my purple in there. I'm going to mix it back up. And I'll show you. Ooh, try not to spill it. And you put the lid back on. And you just push it back into the strainer. Ooh, got my glove. Okay. And then you're going to tap it over that. You see how it's getting darker? I don't know if you guys can see it. I know the light sucks. What is that thing? I need it. That is so cool. Yeah, tea strainer, Caitlin. Tea strainer from Amazon. Glitter sites sell them too. They call them glitter shakers. Cool. What is that? I asked earlier. It's a tea strainer. Thanks, guys. Yeah, let anybody know that's just popping on. It's a tea strainer. Okay. You're welcome. Okay. I want to add a little more purple as I get closer to the purple. Can you ombre purple and yellow? I've tried a couple of times. Yeah. The only thing that's hard to ombre are your chunkies. But you can ombre anything you want as long as you're using the right method. Okay? As long as you're using a method that works real well, you can ombre anything you want. Because I have seen some things, y'all. I swear, I've seen some things. Okay, so now I didn't add more pink because it was still pink. I added more purple. See that? It's much darker now. Be right back going to Amazon. Go for it, Kathy. Go to Amazon. We all got plenty of shipping boxes coming home right now anyway. Because I'm not allowed to go shopping right now. Alright, so you're going to take it. You're going to pop it right back over your line. And you're just going to tap it along the line that you have. I'm late, but I'm here. Hey, Amber. It's okay. That's why this is saved. That's why this is saved. Can y'all see that? Where did everyone get their turners? Hold on. I missed one. I wasn't sure about the shaker, but now I'm definitely going to have to order one. I love how you do the ombre. I've done a few, but this makes so much more sense and seems... Yeah, it is a lot easier. Where did everyone get their turners? Cassandra, I got my turner on Amazon. I'll drop the screenshot of the turner I bought. I have 3 of them, and then I have a turner my husband built me. Can y'all see the ombre? I cannot tell. I know the light sucks where I have the phone. So please yell at me and tell me you see this. Yes, please don't delete. I'm saving the... Oh, no. Every video, every tutorial in this group is saved in the group page, okay? So you can go back anytime and watch it, and mine are a little slower, but I do it so that when you're doing it and you want to follow along, you can watch me step by step and copy it, okay? Do you do all your ombre cups using it? No, I did a hot mess yellow and black one last night, and I didn't use it, but I fixed it. I did fix it. It looks better now. We can see it as beautiful. Okay, good, good, good. All right. Sadly, I cannot watch anymore. I'll have to watch it tomorrow. My son and I are both falling asleep. Oh, yeah. Get you some sleep, girl. That's why it's saved. All right. So we're going to add a little more purple. Stir it. My husband built all of mine. Awesome. Yeah, my husband built me a 4-cup one. I told him I might have to make him build me another one. You're live. Woohoo. Wow. Yeah, I'm not even looking at the red dot. Didn't see. Okay, Joanne, I will show you. It's a blue container. A blue container. It's called Royal Ink. And all I did was add more purple. I have not added more pink. I used whatever remaining pink was still in my shaker. It's 3:50 a.m. here, but I need to see. I know, I'm sorry. I can only go late at night when my kids are in bed and my husband goes to work and nobody's bothering me. I craft late into the night, y'all. I swear, I don't think I get any sleep. But yeah, see y'all? It gets rid of the line. Now see that? Thank you guys for whoever's answering it, and I can't see it because I'm looking at what I'm doing. No, it's fine. I'm learning so much. It's worth it. Where do you get the shaker? Amber, Amazon. Amazon. Free shipping, Amazon. Can y'all see this ombre? I can't tell. It's only 11 p.m. here in North Carolina. Be right back. Have to go order the shaker. Go for it. Maybe Amazon will give me a coupon. Ooh, I hit it. Ooh. There. Now I haven't added any more pink. Only purple. As you get closer to the purple, use less and less pink and more purple. Let the pink that's still remaining in here die out. Amazon is going to send you a thank you letter. Yeah, it's only 10 here in Texas, Kimberly. Thank you for telling me what time it is. That's the only time I can go live, when I send my kids upstairs and tell them to be quiet. My last live, when I went earlier, y'all heard me yell at them. Y'all see that? A link is posted. Hit above your comment. Beautiful. You should be on commission from Amazon. What? Because I'm going to buy a shaker next. Man, that company is going to be like, why are all these people buying my shakers all of a sudden? A lot of tea drinkers out there. Now, watch. Lightly. Feather touch. In here is Go Chiefs. How old are my kids? My kids, I have a 14-year-old and a 7-year-old. Yeah. They got me old up in here. So I just take my finger and I mean light as a feather and rub it just a little bit. What was it, a 4 package? No, I just got the single one for $3.99. The 4 package was a little more. I only need 1. And I just wash it. I ordered my shaker this morning. I just ordered mine. No, second page is single. Yeah, just get the second one. You only need one. You don't need 100 of them. My oldest is 13. Have you tried a pat down method for ombre, maybe to show new people so that the method and the two colors mixed together are the two I've done? So yeah, I mean, like I said, I just took my finger and rubbed it. Kind of the same way you do the tack-it method, and you just lightly, this is beautiful. I'm sneak watching at work. I cannot wait to try when I get home. Yeah. Glad to see you on live tonight. I'm doing a peekaboo with epoxy method. How long do I let the first layer of glitter dry before I add another coat? If you're doing a second coat, give it a couple hours to set, so when you add your epoxy to do your next coat, you're not like smearing it all over the place. It's Amazon's choice for glitter ombre. Hey, I guess Amazon's catching up. Yeah, you're welcome. These work really great. I find the shaker method easier. I don't have to turn it all kinds of ways crazy. I've never done a tack-it method. Could you do a live for that? Yeah, I guess I could do a live for that. Totally cool. And you're just going to do it until you feel your colors blend the way you want. Okay? Love that cup. Yeah, I really love the pink and purple. This is for a really awesome lady. It's a gift. And I'm so happy she asked me to do it. Is this all you're doing tonight? Yes. I do have another ombre, but it's a mica swirl, and I have showed you how I've done my micas. I need to buy a shaker before they're sold out from this video. Yeah. You can also get the shakers from Glitter Chimp. I do think those are in stock. If you go to Glitter Chimp, they have an app, and you can find them on there. Should you seal the first coat of glitter with clear before adding a second coat? I don't seal it most of the time. Have you done a dirty pour paint? No, I haven't done a dirty pour yet. Have you done a video to show how to do it? Brittany, I know a lot of you ladies on here have watched me before. I did an a peekaboo tutorial on a Jurassic Park cup with the motherhood cup. You can follow those exact same steps for any peekaboo you do. Where can I find your videos I've missed? Kimberly, if you look, when you go to the homepage of this group at the top, with the magnifying glass, you type in my name, you can see every tutorial I've done. If I do the Mod Podge method on my first layer, could I do this over to make it? Yeah, you could do this over it. You can get 10 shakers for $11. Wow. I didn't need 10 shakers though. After you epoxy, what do you do next? So, my ombres, I'm going to do the bottom real quick. I'm going to put this mix of pink and purple in my dump cup. This is my dump cup. Every glitter I have. Good night, Haley. Are you doing a deal on the cup? A decal on this cup? Yes, there will be a decal on it. If you don't, I let this spin overnight and then I epoxy it, flood coat it the next day. I just made the exact same cup tonight. Just joined in. The question may have been asked, what do you use to put the glitter on at first? Epoxy method. And this is my dump cup. These are all the glitters I've used that end up in my trays. And these make really pretty dump cup cups. They make really pretty accents too. So I have a little pink and purple mix in here. And I'm just going to drop into my dump cup. Waste not, want not. So I'm going to put it in there. Shake it up. Are you doing the bottom? Yep. I'm doing the bottom. Put your ombre, it looks better than mine. Holly, just use a shaker. Follow me step by step. Get you a shaker and do it like that. What does flood coat mean? It's the top epoxy coat after you do your glitter coat. And there is no gorgeous way to do the bottom. And you just, man. You could stick the cup upside down and do it, but I just toss it. Then I catch it. Like that. No real rhyme or reason to it. Just cover the bottom. I did, but I didn't leave as much room in between. Oh, okay. Can you show how you do a mold? Yeah. I'll do a mold. I got some epoxy sitting over here. I'll throw in a mold for you. I've got some, what's it called? I'm looking for the word. New glitters in that I need to do my glitter samples for. That's a good way to keep track of your glitters, y'all. Do little sample molds of something small. Then you can show your customers. I know a lot of people use the coins. I use a little heart mold because I'm super girly like that. Do you have to sand it anymore after this? You don't sand until you epoxy it. Just beginning, this might be a super dumb question, but what's the difference between Mod Podge method? Just the method of adhering, MJ. Just the method of adhering your glitter. All the same. I don't Mod Podge, I epoxy. I started out doing the epoxy. I will be doing, if I can get time to do it, a stained glass window tutorial. I want to do, and I don't know if I can do it on here. It's a copyrighted image, but it's for myself. A Beauty and the Beast stained glass window cup. And I'm going to do each color separately and glitter it that way. Does that make sense? So after the first layer of epoxy, you sand. Okay, Jordan, if I do a chunky glitter, I epoxy it twice and then sand. If I do a fine glitter, I'll epoxy once, maybe twice if I feel I need to, and then sand. I do not want to end up sanding down to my glitter. And if you see me doing this, I'm just sticking the glitter to my glove and then patting it in any spots I missed. When you do a second layer on an ombre, when you do the coat of epoxy for the second layer of glitter, is it supposed to be a flood coat or a thin coat? If it's your second glitter layer, flood coat. Always flood coat your glitter layer. And that, guys, is when you go back a couple hours after you're done and you coat it with epoxy. You seal your glitter down. Okay? Do you have to seal the glitter or can you epoxy? You can epoxy over when it's dry. I don't really seal my glitters. Do you do glitter all over again after you epoxy? If I go ahead and do a second layer on this, what I will do is I will put epoxy on it. I'll smear it on there. And then I go right for my second layer of glitter. I don't seal. It's an ombre. You kind of do want your glitters to blend anyway. I'm so lost with all these questions. I got to watching more videos to learn as well as watch your videos. Jessica, if you have problems or questions, message me and I will answer any and all you have. And pat down chunky glitter. Yes, Amber, pat it down. Aaron, you have any questions and you need a more detailed answer, message me privately and I will answer any and all questions you have. Where do you get the molds? Okay, I got my molds from, the one I'll show you I got from Michael's. Okay. So we're going to take the extra glitter we used and go right back into our cup. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, I'm going to slide that over here. I don't know what I did with the lid, so I'm just going to leave it. We have some on Etsy. Just search for resin molds on Google. Yeah, you can search resin molds. Like I said, I can't talk. I try. I'm going to sweep later. There's glitter all already over my house. Who cares at this point? My dogs glitter. My kids glitter. My husband glitters. Who cares? Okay, mold. So, I got this mold right here from Amazon. Not Amazon. Michael's. Michael's. Just got here. Sorry, did you use epoxy method? I need to sleep now, but thank you so much for this tutorial. Be looking. Yeah, you're welcome. What grit sandpaper? 220. So I've got some extra epoxy in my cup that I mixed earlier. We're going to throw it in the mold real quick. Let me wipe off my, hold on. I'm going to just take these gloves off. They're covered in glitter. Okay, So we're going to take the popsicle stick we used. Like I said, I wipe mine down. Same popsicle stick I've used this whole tutorial. I wipe it off. This mold I got from Michael's, okay? And I did get some new glitters in. So what I do when I get pretty new glitters in, I make a mold for a sample. And now, of course, I can't seem to find my new ones. Okay, this is a new one. This is a new one. This is new. Okay. So I'll show you a couple. You want to make sure, now my mold has glitter from the remnants of other ones, so I'm not too worried about that. Do epoxy first, then glitter, then epoxy, then sand, then epoxy. Yes, Kelsey. And any questions I didn't answer through this, I will go back and answer after the live. What's the mold for? I'm sorry. So it's okay. Don't ever apologize for asking me questions. I don't mind. The epoxy and the molds. When you mix epoxy for your cup and you make too much epoxy, all right, the mold is a great way to use what you have left. What's the difference between Mod Podge and... It's just adhesive difference. Mod Podge is one way of adhering your glitter. Epoxy is another. So can you make straw toppers or keychains? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the epoxy in the mold first because they're all different colors. I'm not mixing the glitter inside the epoxy itself. Okay, so we're going to take the epoxy and we're going to drop it in the mold about halfway. And I will heat it in the mold. You'll see that. So that's about halfway for that color. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the site to get the glitter shaker other than Amazon? Glitter Chimp has them, and I know some other great glitter companies have them too. Okay. So we're going to throw this one and this one. So I fill the heart about halfway. But like I said, this is just one way of doing it. Y'all don't have to do it exactly the same way I do. I don't mind if you do, but this is just how I do it. Especially when I want to do different colors. So I'm going to put the epoxy in first. And it is kind of thick because it was sitting there, but that's fine. It'll work just fine. What is the site to get the glitter shaker? Glitter Chimp has them, dollar store. Get the salt and pepper shakers. That works too. Where do you purchase your glitter? Kelly, I get glitter from many different places. I love supporting other small businesses. The glitters I used in this tutorial, one is from Glitter Chimp and the other one is from Glitter Glams. There's some really great glitter dealers in this group. I know the Childs and Childs glitter, the Sparkle Diva glitter, my favorite glitter, Fiesta glitters. There's a lot, and it can be overwhelming, but all of these sites are owned by really amazing people that put out a fantastic product, okay? It's just whoever you find happens to have them in stock at the time and what you're looking for. That one will be a little thinner, but that's okay. Can you please lower the camera? Yeah, I'll see if I can lower it. Okay. Now I got my epoxy in here, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Let me see how I can turn this around. I can't really see that. Okay. I'm just going to hold the phone. Y'all see this? I've got epoxy in this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay? And I don't know where I could set the phone for you guys other than... Let me unplug it. Can you see that? Darn, and I just ordered the shakers. That makes sense. It helps a lot to have one. Can y'all see this? since I moved it? Let me know. Hard to find nice people to help others. Thank you. And you're welcome, Carla. Can y'all see this though? Yes, we can. Okay, good. Thank you. Whoop. As I pull out the paper. Hi, Natasha. Okay. So the first set, we're going to put the purple. This one is called Gizmo. Jerry, also, hi, I'm new here. Hey, everybody that's joining me that's brand new. Yes, I can see. Okay. I know there's a delay, guys, so I'm sorry if it seems like I'm going super slow. You're just going to tap it into the heart. Now, this is a fine glitter, so it needs a pretty good amount. Take your popsicle stick, or however you want. You're going to mix it into the epoxy. Molds can get a little messy, but that's okay. And it does seem a little chunky. That's fine, guys. The epoxy's cured a little bit. It's all going to dry the same way. You can heat it up to liquefy your epoxy a little bit more. Okay? Gives you more playroom. And this purple is called Gizmo. And like I said, I got it from Glitter Chimp. You get all of it in there, just like that. Okay, and then you heat it to relieve the bubbles. All right, the next color I'm going to do is Bewitched from Glitter Chimp. Look how gorgeous this is. I loved this. Where in Michael's did you find this? I found it in the baking aisle. Straw topper molds, you have to get through a glitter dealer. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. Like I said, this is super pretty. How long do you let the mold sit before? I let them sit overnight, Brittany. I let it sit overnight and then I pop it out. It will still be soft because it still has to cure like any other kind of epoxy. What do you do when your molds are done? Do you give them with your cups? If so, how? For my molds, the hearts are my glitter samples. So I have a big bag of all the hearts that are the samples of the glitter that I have. So when customers, whenever we can talk to people in person again, they can see which ones I have and what it looks like under epoxy. Because I know some people have bought glitters and got really upset that they didn't glitter under epoxy. And I decided to, if I do a sample, then I know how my glitter is going to look when it's on a cup. Okay? I know how it's going to behave, what it's going to look like, all of that. Are those 2-ounce jars? Yes, by weight. Not by volume. Don't buy glitter by volume. You get less glitter. Buy it by weight. You get more for your money. And for my molds, I will usually, if you order a cup from me, I'll give you an initial keychain. I make them anyway for the fact I'm already using that extra epoxy. So I have 2 more hearts that I'll show you, and all of these work the same way. This is Cloud 9 from Glitter Glams. And it's supposed to be a pure white. Do I sell glitter? No, I don't sell glitter. No. Ooh, a little too much. That's okay. And you're just going to mix it into your epoxy and your mold with your little stick. Push it all down in there. Seems like a lot for 2 ounces. Yeah. It's definitely, it is 2 ounces, but it's in a 4-ounce bottle. So that's why it looks more. And it depends on the cut of the glitter. If it's a chunky glitter, your bottle's not going to look as full. If it's a fine glitter, it looks more full. Does that make sense? And you can sell them as keychains or magnets. Thank you for your guidance. You're so sweet and genuine. I appreciate you. I will keep looking for your lives. Hope you have a great night. Have a great night, Kayla. Okay, but that's how you do the molds. You're just going to throw it in there with your epoxy. You take your popsicle stick, you swirl it in. If you're doing one glitter color, you can mix the glitter directly in your epoxy. And like I said before, this one's super pretty too. I'll show you. This one's from Glitter Glams as well. It's sky blue. And these make great little refrigerator magnets, glitter samples, all kinds of stuff. I put my flood coat on and letting it spin all night. Oh, good, Tina. Yeah. Flood coat it and then let it go all night. Grab yourself a bottle of wine, whatever you do. I mean, I don't drink wine, but I can't drink, but yeah. Grab yourself some wine, a drink, watch your TV show, go to bed. Let it spin the rest of the night. Okay, you're sparkly. I know. I'm like part fairy. That's what I told my husband. He's like, you always have glitter on you. It's everywhere. I said, well, I'll get used to it. It's part of the job. Okay, and I will leave this in here overnight, and then I pop it out in the morning. And I'll turn the phone so you guys can see it. Okay, so let me move this. Let me plug you back in. So that is the tutorial. That's how I do my molds. And I'm going to pop this bubble. Okay, my embossing gun leaves waves, holes in my epoxy. Do you know why? Leaves waves or holes in your epoxy. Are you holding it too close and it may be burning? I'm not sure. Oh, well, I give up. So, that's the ombre. Like I said, if you want to go and do a second layer, you can. You don't necessarily have to. It looks great already using the shaker method. And if you want a darker color showing up, you can do that too, okay? So like I said, this is the cup we did the tutorial on. I showed you how to use your molds. And that's a great way not to waste your epoxy. I gotta put the thing back under it. So, I'm going to pop off of here, clean my mess up. I've got some other cups that I need to seal. And it's getting late. I've got quite a few I need to seal still. Thank you, Helen. Loved it as usual. Well, I'm glad, you guys. I know people have came in and off because it's getting late, but you can always go back and watch this anytime you need to. You can directly follow along with it when you get your shakers. You have any questions, you can message me. And I will help you guys every step of the way that I can, okay? How long do I do the epoxy on that cup? I will let this spin and set a couple hours, and then I'll probably come back and epoxy it and then make my decision if I will do a second layer or not. If we want to add more glitter, do we epoxy, then add glitter? Yes. So if you do want to do a second glitter layer, let that spin a little bit, throw your epoxy on it again, do your second glitter layer, and then flood coat that layer after a while too. Okay? So is there any more questions before I hop off here? I will go back through the comments when I'm finished and answer everybody's questions. And if you have any questions, you can message me on here or my crafts page, which is H&M Expressions. Okay? And I'm currently doing a giveaway on that page. So if I reach so many likes and stuff, I have a cup that I'm giving away. For anybody that wants it, you just like, share, comment, you know the deal. And you'll see it on there. I have a picture of it. So what does flood coat mean? It means the cover layer over your glitter. You do your glitter, then you seal it with your epoxy. Send me the link to the spinner you're using. Ashley, I'll drop a picture of the exact spinner I have in there. Have I done shot glasses? No, I haven't done shot glasses for epoxy. But if you mean do a shot glass and epoxy and do it, I have not done that yet. That's not a bad idea. Thank you so much. Have a great... Hey, Marva. So everybody, I hope this was really helpful for you. I enjoy you spending your night with me. Page name, H&M Expressions. I'll drop the link for that as well in the comments. And I will, I don't seal it. No, I'm not going to seal it. I'll just epoxy right over that, okay? H, the and symbol, M. Can you give a time frame breakdown after glitter is applied? So you do your glitter, okay? Then 2 hours later, you'll do your flood coat of epoxy. Okay, you can either do it 2 hours later or the next day, doesn't matter. Do your layer of epoxy and then do one more layer. Okay, so that's 2. Then you will sand any rough spots you have, usually either your rims or your bottoms, okay? You will sand them, you will add your decals, then you will seal your decals with your epoxy, okay? Send the link to your group. I will, okay? Yes, I'm trying to work on some stainless steel shot glasses now. Shot glasses, Ashley, are the same as the cups. You can glitter them, do them however you want. It's the same process, they're just smaller. Okay, as long as they're stainless steel double wall, don't go epoxying plastic cups. They will melt under the epoxy. I've noticed some people, if you're using them for practice, that's great, but don't put epoxy on a plastic cup and then sell it. It poisons, it seeps through the chemicals seep through the plastic and taint your water. Okay, so don't do that. I know some people did not realize that. How long after decal applied can I do next? If you're using vinyl, you can seal it right away. Glass, I don't know about glass, Erin. I just know about the plastic. I think glass is okay. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. But yeah, if you're using vinyl, it sticks right away. You can seal it right away. Just make sure you pat it down real well so your vinyl doesn't lift when you put the epoxy on it. Water slides, I let my water slides dry overnight. Okay? Let your water slide completely dry, otherwise it gets all kinds of messy. Okay? So I think that's it. I'm covered in glitter as per usual. I've got some cups I need to throw some epoxy on. I've got a mica cup I got to do a green and white swirl on. So you need the videos. Find me. You can message me on here. You can find me in the group for these videos. The magnifying glass at the top of the group page, you type in my name, you'll see every tutorial I do. I also title my tutorials depending on what they are for, okay? You're so helpful. Anytime, that's what I'm here for. And like I said, if you see anybody's questions on here and you don't know how to answer them, but you know somebody who did answer them, tag me or any of the other admins in here and we can answer the questions to help the other people out that have just joined the page that don't know of the videos on here, okay? So like I said, I hope everybody stays safe, stay healthy, and have fun crafting, guys. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Have I done a video to show how to do wood grain? Yes, Brittany, I did. That last video I did a wood grain cup. And I will put the title in there for you when I hop off here, okay? Yeah, wood grain. I did a wood grain tutorial, and I will pop that on there. I actually have it right over here, sitting up there. It's ready to decal. Okay, so everybody stay safe. I'm going to hop up here. I hope you have a good night. I'm sorry this took so long, but I hope it was very informative and helps you out with your ombres, okay? Like I said, any messages or questions, message me. I hope you stay safe, stay healthy, happy crafting, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.